at the end of the third quarter. It's a and we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Clippers leading by 15. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, inside it's Griffin and Jordan. Jay out there with Paul. And it's Navarro in at the small forward spot. And Bryant gets it to go.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
The Clippers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Pass to Navarro. He feeds it to Griffin. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man. Listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. Well, I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed.
Navarro.
And with that three, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
On the wing, Bryant. Knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Oh, my word. Now, I have seen it all.
Are you sure? Maybe he has even more tricks up his sleeve.
Fellas, if he's got a better dunk than that one, I want to see it.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Fires the three. Kept alive. Lakers trail by 17. And Williams, here we go. Good.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
There's the pass to Navarro. Picked by Griffin. Right wing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Hibbert with the block. Williams dishes to Russell. Williams kicks to Hibbert. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Hibbert with the screen. Williams kicks to Bass. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Passes it to Navarro. Down low. And now here comes Kobe leading the break. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Kobe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Good on that shot with that. The Los Angeles leads cut down to 8 on the bucket from Williams.
Los Angeles.
Lou Williams won the 6th man award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line. And that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
And the foul on Paul Pierce. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's stolen by Smith. The finish, and Wesley Johnson with the slam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. And, you know, back to Williams, sometimes it's better to own one thing, be a master at that, than try to fit a round peg into a square hole. I mean, he's not a really good passer. Never has been. That's not who he is. But he can heat up quickly as a scorer. And that's the side where you put jelly and butter on his toast.
Back to Russell. The three. Again, Russell missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Pierce, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, Paul Pierce hit it that he could hang him up soon. He had that amazing run. Has nothing left to prove in the NBA, and I would say of all the players in last year's playoffs, had some of the most dramatic individual shots we have seen from one guy in a long time.
He did, and you know, you forget he's done that really over the course of his entire career. It's just kind of funny to see him doing it in a Wizards jersey. But you talked about it. He's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, no doubt about it. So many big moments over the course of his career, and also for all the kids out there, the best maybe footwork we have in our game. If you want to improve as a player, watch Paul Pierce's footwork.
The drive by Russell, and Griffin sends it back. And now the Clippers on the break.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Russell kicks to Bryant. Pass with the screen. Outside Bryant, 5 to shoot, feeds it to Bass. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Williams for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Navarro, defended by Bryant. Pass to Navarro. And he makes good on the layup. Jay's got 10 points in just the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Nobody near Williams. No luck. And the Clippers will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Nick Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Navarro. Again, the Clippers.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Russell kicks to Young. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Young's got 24.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Got that one up quick. And the Clippers lead by 17.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Russell passes to Bass. Bryant drives in. It's deflected. Clippers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Bass. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Jay's got 48. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Clippers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Bryant can't get that one to fall. Clippers leading by 19 points. Here's Navarro. Launches a three, and another three for the Clippers.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And Bryant wide open, he shoots, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Russell. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, Navarro.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, the NBA loves to experiment with different rules in different ways. The D-League last season used international rules for goaltending. And that small change makes a huge impact on the defensive end.
And here's Kobe for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against the Lakers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jay. What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
And for the international rules of goaltending, players are allowed to touch the ball after it hits the iron, even if it is over the cylinder.
I'm not sure if the NBA is going to adapt that rule, but I think it wouldn't be a big deal to adapt it because there aren't a lot of times that play happens in the game. I think it would be a small percentage of those plays over the course of a season.